Good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your August 11th, 2025. Well, I hope you had a great weekend out there. We're not looking too bad to start our work day here on Monday, but we are going to see increased rain chances as we go through the next couple of days. And we also have a named tropical system out of the Atlantic. This one's called Tropical Storm Erin, forecast to become a hurricane. We'll give you the latest on that here in this report as well. Now, before we get going, if you're watching here on Facebook, make sure you give us a thumbs up and a like here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, let's take a look outside, what's going on out there in Chattanooga. We got some sunshine, we got some clouds, partly sunny skies. That's been kind of the rule of the day over the last several days. We got a few more clouds across North Georgia, Lake Tashug, looking at the cloudy conditions there. As they got some rain in the area as well. And as we look at our local radar, we are seeing some scattered showers, very light here across North Georgia and across portions of East Tennessee. Not amounting to a whole lot, but I think that's going to change as we go into tomorrow. Regionally, here's what we're looking at. We're going to be tapping some of this moisture out of the Gulf. It's going to be kind of coming up to the south, up from the south to the north, and enhancing our rain chances. And you're going to see that on the model here data here in just a second, as you're going to see that wet weather coming at us. And you see the wet weather where it's currently sitting here on your Monday. A lot of it's over here at the Carolinas. So you'd see it over to North Carolina, South Carolina, East Georgia, getting on there. Got this little weakness here coming across North Georgia and East Tennessee. A little weak wave, really, in some form, extending all the way down to the Gulf. And that's what's on setting off our showers and storms for today. Now, on top of this, again, we're going to be tracking the tropics here. And this one is Tropical Storm Erin. Forecast to become a major hurricane by Saturday. Now, this thing formed way out in the Atlantic, before the 30th latitude. And typically, climatologically speaking, when these storms form that far out, they turn back out to sea. Now, this storm's not going to anticipate to hit the East Coast. It looks like it should turn to the north, but it will have an impact on our weather. As that storm lifts up to the north, a trough typically drops off into the eastern portion of the United States. And when that happens, that's a cool down. So we're talking in about 2 weeks. So not this coming weekend, the next weekend. If this forecast holds true, if we get a big hurricane, and if it stays just off the eastern seaboard, I think we're going to see a change in our weather pattern toward the end of the month. So stay tuned. We'll be watching that very, very closely. Here's the satellite imagery out there right now as we've got that storm here way out here. This is some 6,000 miles here to the East Coast. So we got a long way to watch this one here over the next 7 to 10 days. That's going to be a long trip, to say the least. All right, let's go look at our regional model data here as we're going to stay a little bit unsettled here as we go toward tomorrow. Watch out some of that moisture coming in out of Alabama. That's going to be kind of rising up toward us here, and that's going to be enhancing that rain threat here for Tuesday and going into Wednesday, and then it kind of pulls away. And then as we get past Wednesday, I think we'll see temperatures warm up, and then we'll see a little more garden variety scattered showers and thunderstorms. But tomorrow's looking a little bit on the damp side. So let's go look at your forecast models here as we go ahead and put you through this here. This is your weather maps, I should say, from the National Weather Service as we got to track you on through here. Going into your Tuesday. Again, we're going to remain unsettled as we watch some of that moisture come at us as we go late in the day, going into your Tuesday. And then going into Wednesday, again, we're going to remain unsettled. But as we go into this upcoming weekend, I think as we go into Friday and Saturday, a little more garden variety scattered showers and storms, and temperatures will be warmer. We're definitely going to see the 90s coming back at us. We've had a nice little break, but looks like summer's not quite done with us just yet. We're going to continue this right into next week. All right? So let's take a look at your forecast here for Chattanooga here as we're looking at 86 degrees, 80% chance of showers and thunderstorms around 72 for morning low. So continuing with that below normal temperatures there. Otherwise, morning lows mostly in the low 70s, a few 60s here and there. 73 in Chattanooga, 69 up in Dunlap, 71 degrees down into Summerville, so not looking too bad there. Daytime highs, again, mostly into the 80s here once again because of cloud and rain cover expected here as 83 in Dunlap, 86 in Athens, and 83 over into LJ. Regionally looking like this, looks like a lot of scattered showers and thunderstorms all across the southeast. The hot temperatures will be over toward Nashville and Memphis, holding there in the low to mid 90s with just an isolated chance of a shower and thunderstorm there as we go in through your Tuesday. And the next 7 days, as promised, here we go, warming things up. We got the high rain chance for Tuesday and Wednesday. Start backing it off on Thursday, and then here we go, low 90s and low 70s as we go into this upcoming weekend. So a little back to a more typical summertime weather pattern coming as for the upcoming weekend. Of course, we're going to watch Erin here as the storm develops. And again, right now, the thinking is this storm will stay off the eastern seaboard, but like I said, If it does, it becomes a big storm, it will adjust the overall global weather pattern, which should bring in a pretty significant trough across the eastern third of the United States and cool our weather down toward the end of the month. We'll see if that prediction comes true. That's a 2-week forecast, so you guys can hold me to it, okay? All right, that's y'all's forecast for today. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out. Make sure you give us a like and a follow here on Facebook. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, that's y'all's update for today. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. See you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.